Casey at Night will start in 30 seconds. And now, introducing Casey Carter.
For the cup, I got what you need. I got what you want. I got what you need. Tell them giddy up. I got horses in the back, trunk in the front. Exterior red and that you need. I got what you need. Tell them giddy up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Casey Carter.
Hey, how are you? Can I just say, for whatever reason, my computer decided it wanted to be of service. I didn't ask her for nothing. But here she is, making herself available. I feel like I need to ask for something other than cancel. Hey, get off my screen, please. Leave me alone. What are you doing? You're interfering. Anywho, okay, wait, see, I mean, when I tell you she's interfering, she's literally on my screen and I can't see stuff. Hey, toxic goddess, how you doing, girl? It is Wednesday, March 13th, and it is time for Casey at Night, and I'm excited. I've made it 2 weeks in a row. As you know, this is sort of a relaunch. Let's try it again. Last year, I just didn't. I wasn't feeling it. I just wasn't feeling it. And so this year, we gonna push through. We gonna do this thing because to know me is to know Casey at Night is very, very special to me. And I've been doing it for years. And now I have this opportunity to do it my way and to have guests and to interact with my audience and, see comments from Twitter, comments from YouTube. And in a minute, I'm going to risk it all and try to connect my Instagram and reconnect my Facebook just so that I can communicate with all of you. Because honestly, it is one of my favorite things to do, being connected to community and sharing and learning and growing from one another. So thank you for those of you who are here. Thank you for if this is your first time. Again, I am Casey Carter. I am an erotic author. I am actually an award-winning author. I am a sex educator and entertainer and just all around badass. And I'm owning that. So you are going to have to get comfortable because it's about to be a crazy, crazy ride. Crazy, crazy ride. So today is a very special day. I have one of my favorite people on, and it is also her birthday. Ladies and gentlemen, this woman, she and I, it was like seeing someone across the room and thinking, ooh, I need to know who that is. And ooh, I gotta, I don't know why. I'm drawn to this person. And she and I saw each other in Miami from across the room, and we kind of sort of, did other things and talked to other people. And eventually we circled our way around to each other. And we have been thick as thieves ever since then. And so, allow me to give you a little bio on this friend of mine. I'm Ella. Hold on, I'm gonna post it as here up here. I'm Ella, and my journey started with a makeup brush in hand, bringing out the beauty in everyone. But guess what? The adventure didn't stop there. I hustled my way up the ladder and landed a gig as the event maestro. I have to tell you, I liked that word. For one of the biggest cam companies globally. Talk about a wild ride. Fast forward to last year, and I decided it was time for a new chapter. Now I'm rocking the role of Director of New Business Development, where every day is a fresh opportunity to make things happen. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce you to my friend Ella Dorsey. Also, it's her birthday, so help me wish her a happy birthday.
They ask me what I do and who I do it for, and how I come up with this shit up in the studio. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe.
Trying really hard not to dance. Trying really hard.
Trying real hard not to dance, right? Listen,
Trying so hard.
you're lucky I was not on the screen because I'm here. I'm getting it in. Okay, so wait, hold on, because applause are also additionally Ella Dorsey. Ella Dorsey. I know for some of you, you're like, and listen, there are people who exist in the background. They exist in the shadows. But if it wasn't for them being in the background and being in the shadows, the things you see in the light would not be happening to the extent that they're happening. If you've ever been to Exotica and that other place that she used to be, this person, like when she says the maestro, she was directing and it was magic. It was absolute magic. And then when she was no longer there directing, all the magic was gone. I'm going to just say it. All the magic was gone. I mean, it was pitiful. It was pitiful. So if you know Ella, you know where I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway. Hey, girl.
I think that magic is subjective. And you're right. There's only one of me. I could only hope that those after me learned and maybe, I don't know, maybe it's going to be amazing this year. I'm holding out hope. I still love the broadcasters. I have nothing but love for the company. They taught me everything that I needed to know.
Well,
yes, I am running for office.
And so here's what's interesting is this is still Women's History Month, and I wanted to present strong women. And I wanted to present people who were near and dear to me, people who basically I felt kindred spirit for, right? And inclusive of that, while she's not a guest on the schedule this month, there is another one who is also a part of my ride or die crew by the name of Toxic Goddess. Right now, she's listed on the screen as Goddess Toxic. And I'm mentioning her because she sent me the most amazing gift. Yeah, it came with a pink Post-it note. Yeah, that's to protect our identity. You don't need to know who we are as Bruce Wayne. And I wanted to take a minute to open this box because it just came yesterday. Ms. Toxic Goddess is venturing on a new project, a new business venture. And so I'm going to do a box opening, a reveal. I've already cut most of the box open, so I'm just going to do the last cut here. And first of all, the box is pink. Come on now. That is Toxic's favorite color here, okay? So she decided to get into lotions and potions, as I like to call it, but it's body creams, scented body creams. And she blessed me with a sample, and I wanted you to see how it was packaged. So we've got here a little pen, some candy, what looks like a sticker, candy, listed free gift. I love a free gift.
We love free.
Her card, Goddess Body Treats. Learn your butters and oils. Luxury body care for goddesses like you. And I'm going to tell you something. Lorenzo will tell you I am quick to buy a lotion and a potion. They are stacked up in my bathroom now, depending upon how I feel. Either I want a shimmer, I want a scent, I want a glow. I'm a sucker for a lotion and a potion. And so this is absolutely right up my alley. And again, I want to show you the presentation. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go. I'll be right back, Ella.
Okay.
I just want to share the
And
presentation.
gentlemen, Casey Carter.
Lorenzo's voice. I put that shit on everything. Anyway,
I
I
hey.
share the presentation. And okay, so this one is, ooh, okay, first of all, it's got a little spoon. I love that. This
Love
one,
that.
fresh packed strawberries. Okay. This one is delicious, right? Delicious vanilla. And again, got that little spoon so you don't have to scoop out. You can use the spoon to scoop it out for you. Blue raspberry slushy. It's a beautiful color, I might add.
It is, yeah.
This one is Brazilian mango grapefruit. And let me tell you something about the smell of grapefruit. The smell, it is, there's something crisp, refreshing. I love the smell of grapefruit. And this one is cotton candy bliss. And let me show you the bottom so you can see the various colors. It's blue, it's pink, and if I can open one of these. So I wanted to share it while I was talking with Ella because, again, with it being Women's History Month still, I'm all about celebrating women's empowerment. I'm all about celebrating those who are trying to exceed and grow and basically, as they like to say, boss up. It's not even so much that they're bossy, but it's the idea of being independent and empowered and doing for yourself so that you're not reliant on anyone. And don't misunderstand. It's not that someone can't be of help to you, but there's something about being able to take care of yourself that really, really matters.
Do you know what I'm all about? I am all about Toxic Goddess sharing her secret because she has great skin every time I've seen her. So she's thank you. She's no longer gatekeeping, so we can all look as amazing as she does.
Okay, there you go. And Ms. Toxic Goddess made it to the 50 community, the 50 club. So, okay, wait. So here it is on my arm. And it is, oh my God, it is smooth as butter. Oh, I love that. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
See,
So,
you're boosting your collagen and elasticity right now.
and trust
I
me,
love
when
that you're doing it. And she's telling what the benefits are. Like,
Hmm.
this is like the perfect infomercial. I'm here for it.
And I want you to see the glistening of my skin, okay? And understand, I am not ashy. Let us be clear about that. I'm not
No,
ashy.
you're not.
But I want you to see that there, let's see how am I do this. That's the one that I put it on. This is my other arm that I didn't put it on. Now, granted, I'm not ashy, but this one has a little bit more sheen to it. And I love that. I love that. It's also, I can feel my skin absorbing it. So it's not just something oily and greasy that's just sitting on here. Mm. Okay. That was fun. I will be I'm gonna be so oiled up. I'm gonna be so oiled up. And Ms. Goddess here, she's gonna be 53 on her birthday. I'm gonna be 55 on my birthday. I'm just saying. There might be something to these lotions and potions, is all I'm saying. Might be something to it. Might be something to it. But I'm gonna have her on so we can talk a little bit more about how she decided this was something she wanted to get into, and not necessarily get her secrets of what she's doing, but why she's doing it, the benefits, and it's basically a give back, And I like that. I like that. Love you too, girl. Love you too. Oh, and one other thing. Lorenzo, since you're watching, we owe Ella one of these for her birthday.
Oh, I mean,
I'm just I'm putting you on notice,
cheers to
Lorenzo, because
that.
you know how me and Ella feel about the Vuv, or as you like to call it, click clack. But I want her to have this one. This
I
one.
love that bottle. It's so pretty.
Hmm. I just love the word rich.
That
It says
part.
rich.
Yes. I love a good affirmation.
Yeah.
Love a
I
good
I
affirmation.
bought two of them. They've been sitting in my in my fridge for a minute now. A minute. 2 years is how long they've
It's
been
okay.
sitting in my fridge.
That's okay.
Yeah.
They'll be ready when you are.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, if you lived nearby, you would have to come over so I could pop the bottles just for your birthday. And I've had a lot of people come by, and I'm not. This don't pop for everybody. This is all I'm saying.
I've made it to Charlotte.
Okay.
So I think I could travel down to Atlanta. If I can
Listen,
go to Charlotte, I can go to Atlanta,
you.
right?
I can meet you halfway. Fuck, I can meet you in Charlotte. Just say the word. Just say the word.
I
Oh
just
wait, hold
I
on.
went to Charlotte for the food.
Lorenzo said yes. We do it. There it is.
I mean, I guess that makes up for him not being here, but that's okay.
That's
That's
on me.
okay.
That's on me. That's
Loren-
on me. That's on me.
Lorenzo's still my guy.
Listen, Lorenzo is the ultimate ride or die. Let me just tell you. Let me just tell you, the ultimate ride or die. But let us get into Ella Dorsey. Ella, you are director of new business development for
Hmm.
PS Group. Who is PS
Yes.
Group? What does that mean?
Okay, so PS Group is basically a creative agency for sex workers. So we help with your branding, we help with if you need help with like social media, we help you with that. We rebuild websites, stuff like that. That's basically it's an all encompassing. We don't do PR, but yeah, we're basically a marketing agency for sex workers.
Okay, and why is it necessary for there to be a marketing agency for sex workers? I mean,
Discrimination.
okay, speak a little
Let's
bit
just
more
keep it
about that.
real. Let's just
Speak a,
keep it real.
speak a
You
little more
know,
about that.
if you're a sex worker and you want your, I don't know, your website built and you go to a mainstream firm to ask them to build your website and you're giving them all the information, a lot of times they're going to upcharge you because you're a sex worker.
Up, really
What's
upcharge you.
Yeah, they're going to charge more. What's interesting about PS Group, and there's a few other agencies, within our realm, but what's interesting about PS Group is it is ran by sex workers, for sex workers. So it's ran by people who understand and know what's going on. So there's no judgment. We know what's trending and all that kind of stuff. We're not, and also we're all about making money. Like I have been saying for so many years in my former position with talent that I interacted with, there's enough money to go around for everybody. It's just,
Mm-hmm.
how do you get it? Do you know what I
Right.
mean? And you get it by being your authentic self and being your authentic brand. Casey Carter is a strong ass brand. You know what I mean? If you're like, you know what, I'm gonna rebrand and I'm not gonna be Casey Carter. I'm gonna be, I don't know, Orphan Annie. I don't know how, because I just watched Annie. I don't know. If you came to me like, yeah, well, I'm thinking about rebranding, my first question would be, why? Why do you want to rebrand? You know, um, of course, if your brand is getting stale, you want something fresh and all that kind of stuff. I get it, but when it comes to these fans, your fans, if it
Yeah.
ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't
Right.
try to do something out of the ordinary because they're going to be pissed. You want to stay in that brand for your fans.
So let me ask you,
Hmm.
because I I've done a lot to build my brand, and
Hmm.
I'm going to be honest, it wasn't necessarily a conscious thing as much as it was me being myself and sharing who I am, um, sharing the things I like to do, sharing my, as I like to say, my experiences. And what happens when, say, the person like myself gets tired and
It's it's okay. It's okay to switch it up, but you want to think in the back of your mind, okay, how am I going to switch it up without losing fans and also gaining new fans?
Mhm.
Um, we're in the sex industry. What's wrong with role playing? Why can't you be Casey Carter, slap on a wig, and be Svetlana or something? If you're gonna change it up, why not make your subs pay for it?
Mhm.
You know,
Okay.
like think of like because we're more than just one thing.
Mhm.
Like I love anime. I
Mhm.
know I'm more than just anime. Do you know what I mean? And so I will pull from those different parts of my personality. I'm like, y'all ready to see something different? You know? So you can still be different and change it up, but still be your authentic self because it's still you at the root. It's not like you're gonna, show up one day and decide that you want to cosplay as, I don't know, Britney Spears from like the early 2000s walking barefoot on Hollywood Boulevard, you know?
Not that version. No.
Do you know what I mean? Not that version.
Yeah.
Maybe, another version of Britney, but you catch my gist.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, in this business, unfortunately, esp- when we have those hardcore fans, it is kind of hard to branch out and try something different or go completely left. So my advice is always like, if you're going to be like, I want to change, do it gradually, get the fans involved, let them think that it's a collaborative effort and that they're
Mhm.
helping you with like this amazing change and everything. And, then if you're on OnlyFans or whatever, get on their live. Like, hey, I'm live. If you want to see me live, you're going to be paying this much and you're going to see the new and improved Casey Carter. That's just how I would do it. But I don't know. I'm a hustler.
Okay. Listen, this is what they pay you for. So I'm listening. I'm listening.
Yeah.
So I know you had a I don't want to characterize it as a traumatic experience, but you had an experience last year that sort of changed the direction of what you were doing, where you were at. And one of the things that I want you to highlight is not as much the nitty gritty of what happened, but
Mm-hmm.
sort of the how it affected you and how you moved on from it. Because a lot of us experience negative situations. And sometimes it leaves us utterly devastated. We get stuck in that place. We second guess our worth and we can't move on. We can't see that it was their issue, not our issue, and we're still fabulous. And maybe that situation happened for our growth. So, how did
Yes.
you process that?
Um, whew. I gotta say, I I felt like as an ethnic woman, I feel like we are not allowed to show our emotions. We're not allowed to get upset. We're supposed to just have it roll off of our backs and let things be, because the darker you are, the scareder people get when you're upset,
Mm-hmm.
if you catch my drift.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, it was new territory for me, and I had to decide, do I want to take it how I was taught, which is the street way, or do I want to be, first of all, it was like, do I even still want to do this? Do I even want to stay where I'm at? Do I want to move? Do I want to switch industries? Like, what do I want to do? That was a question I had to ask myself.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, both of those questions were no. So I'm like, okay, fine. Then I reached out to my circle, you being one of the people in my circle, to make sure that I wasn't crazy, because I was gaslit a little bit and I was starting to question and apologize how I was feeling. And if it wasn't for my circle, be like, no, girl, you're good. You have valid feelings. That's when I slowly started the healing. I'll be honest with you, I'm still healing from it.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
I'm still healing from it, because again, as a, not even just an ethnic woman, as a woman,
Mm-hmm.
people expect us to, again, brush it off, because if we cry or if we show any emotion, oh, she's just acting like a girl.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I don't like that statement. Like, what does that mean? I'm acting like a girl. I'm a girl that can, bring life onto this earth. You can't do that. So, you know, do you know what I
Facts.
mean? We're
No,
we're we're
facts.
strong. We're strong creatures.
Yeah.
We're strong. I have to deal with the period every month. You don't have to do that. I have endometriosis, which is
Oh,
terrible,
yeah.
terrible pain. I work through that pain.
Yeah.
You will see me with a smile on my face, but then I'm like back in my hotel room or my house or whatever, with like a heating pad, crying myself to sleep because I'm in so much pain.
Pain.
You
Right.
know, my point is, you don't get to tell me or get to say, oh, she's just acting like a girl or she's sensitive. You don't get to say that. That is not your place. Your place is to either agree that you were wrong, or if you had nothing to do with it, support me. If you don't support me and you don't support how I'm feeling, then you don't need to be in my life. That situation was very eye opening for me, because it showed me who supported me and who didn't support me. And so as a result, my circle got smaller. And I'm actually happy about that, because people that know me know that I am one of the nicest people that you could meet. And if you're a part of my circle and I love you, I got your back. Like, no matter what. We're in a bar and somebody's like looking at you crazy. Granted, I'm like 5'4", and there's not shit I can do when Casey and Lorenzo are in the room. But my little chihuahua ass is in the back, like, what's up? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Oh no, you are most definitely ride or die material.
Yeah.
And on more than one occasion you have shown that. And we say that, use that term jokingly, somebody's ride or die.
Yeah.
They're Thelma and Louise. I'm over the cliff with you, what have you. But the serious of that is when I need someone to back me, support me, um,
Yeah.
tell me if I'm wrong, because that's important too. I need you. If
Yes.
I'm all up about in my feelings and I'm just spewing all of this, I also need you to ride or die and be like, all right, Casey,
Right.
um, I
Focus.
I think it's a
Yeah.
little. Yes, you can feel how you feel. However, and that's what a true friend does. A true friend is honest with you. And that's important. That's important, especially for women, because
Yes.
we unfortunately have a reputation for stabbing each other in the back, for waiting for something to happen so that we can trample all over one another. And I'm just not that girl. I'm not about that.
Yeah.
I'm not, I'm so not that girl. I can't be friends with that girl because
Yeah.
it's a very ugly thing. We struggle. We still don't have the women's rights from a
Yeah.
governmental legal standpoint. It's still not been finalized. And while it's taken forever to get what states we need to have ratify it, it took too long. And so now they're playing games with us. And I'm gonna get off that soapbox because I'm about to go deep on that. But it's something that I'm very passionate about because I've had my feelings hurt way too many times, both intentionally and unintentionally. So I'm very, very, very sensitive and very conscious of how
Mm.
I support my friends.
Yeah. Yeah. No, absolutely. Oh, this was a tough, tough situation for me. But it was an amazing learning experience for me. And although I hate that it happened, I'm grateful that it happened. It was eye opener, and it showed me that not everybody deserves me. Not everybody deserves my kindness. Like I
Your
can
or
keep it
your skill.
professional, or my skill. I can keep it professional. I can keep it cute. But at the end of the day, this really put in my mind, like, I am now only doing stuff that I want to do. I unfortunately was the yes person, where um it was. Can you hear me,
Hmm.
Casey?
Yep, I
Okay,
got you.
sorry. There we
Hmm.
go. Yes, all the time. And now it's like, if it does not, help me or my family or even my dogs, it's a no, no. It's no. I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying saying no. It's new territory for me. No, it doesn't work for me. No, I'm so sorry. And now I'm starting to say no without saying sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Listen, my
That's
mother, my mother is guilty of apologizing for things she didn't even do. And I'm always fussing
yeah.
like, why are you apologizing for that? She's like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm like, stop. Stop.
Yeah,
Stop
I
taking
can
ownership
understand
of
where your mother's coming
other.
from.
Yeah, don't take ownership of other people's stuff. And
Yeah,
here's what's funny. She's a Pisces.
exactly. That's what we do.
That's what y'all do.
But it's just, it was a great learning experience. It taught me that, people treated my kindness for weakness. And then it was also, what I loved about the entire situation was, my name got dragged,
Hmm.
but when they were dragging, or the rumors were starting, the people that heard the rumors were just laughing and knew it wasn't true.
Right.
And so that right there, because I'm like, I'm sick of defending myself too. If you think I did it, fine, I did it. I don't give a shit at this point. Like, I don't care. Now
Let me
can you fight? Can you pay my bills?
and let me tell you something. I am not someone who is going to apologize for something I didn't do. I don't
Yeah.
believe in doing that because it I feel like it takes something away from me to have to do that. And it's just, like I said, women struggle too hard to get a place in this world.
Yeah.
And I don't want to give you something that I have not done, nor have you earned from me. So, yeah, that's a big
Well,
deal. But so
once they stop dividing women, because that's all they're doing, they're dividing
Mhm.
us. That's why nothing is getting done. But once they
Exactly.
stop dividing us, once we stop letting them divide us and we all come together as women, that's when stuff will start to change.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I think we have to I think it's like anything where you have to be comfortable in your space. You have to be okay with what your role is. And then you also have to know that there is power in where you're at. You where you are now situated, you have power. And that's not to say that you can't gain more. It's not to say that you can't elevate to another level,
Yeah.
but we always feel like I'm not the CEO or I'm not the leader. I'm not the one in charge. Therefore, I have no power. That is such a misnomer. People view submissives as having no power. No, baby. No. That is where the
No,
power is.
people think I'm crazy, like, normies think I'm crazy when I say submissives have all the power. They're like, no, no, it's the dominant. I'm like, okay. The dominant is doing everything that the submissive is allowing them to do.
That part. That part. Lorenzo was asking, so has Ella cleared the green light? I've been on hold waiting.
um, we'll talk after. Lorenzo messy for that, but
Uh,
that's my bro.
Let me
He's
tell
so
you,
messy.
Lorenzo has a list of people on his green light. Okay, he got a
He's
green light list.
he's just ready.
Ah, he will tell you there are some people who were like, if it wasn't for Casey saving you, because you'd have already been done. And
No, for
it's the
real.
same for you. The same for you, Ella. Same for Toxic. There are people
Mm,
like, and I'm going to say this. If you know Lorenzo, if you follow Lorenzo, if Lorenzo has taken a liking to you, don't let him know somebody has come for you because
don't go up
he
to Lorenzo and Casey crying. Don't do it.
you want to
Again,
see
in
somebody go
my
nuts.
defense, Pisces.
You
We're emotional
you
creatures.
are y'all are crybabies for real. Y'all are
We are.
crybabies.
I be trying to hold it in.
And that's
It's so
okay.
hard.
That's okay. That's okay. I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at it because it at least puts me on notice. Oh, we got we got stuff to do. Hold on, because you already know. You already know. We tell people all the time who come to Exotica,
Yeah.
especially those who travel by themselves, who don't necessarily have a partner or a crew or
Right.
whatever. Anybody who's like part of our circle, we
Right.
always let them know, you need anything, you come find me, you come find Lorenzo. We got you. Whether
Yeah.
we address the situation directly or whether we go to who needs to be addressed, we are not going to hesitate to make sure you are protected because that is what community is about. That is what having a
Yes.
safe space is about, is knowing that somebody's got my back at all times. And I know that like that is not what we're talking about, but I think it's
Yeah.
important because again, for women, we always feel like we're out here by ourselves and we have to do it by ourselves and that no one is there in support of us. And you really need to know who is your tribe, who's your community, and are
Yeah.
they really there for you when the chips are down, Are they there for you? Or are they expecting you to always be there for them? And when you need support, they too busy.
Right. I mean, for real. Shout out to Wakanda at Exotica. For real. If it wasn't for you, Lorenzo, Tayomi, and Hef,
Mm-hmm.
like, because I, I was just getting into industry and I didn't see anybody that looked like me.
Right.
And those that I saw that looked like me weren't very nice, you know. So I'm like, I have to find my tribe. And luckily, I got with you amazing, amazing people. But to answer Lorenzo, now that I've had a time to think, I'm gonna say enjoy the show.
Mm.
That's what my therapist taught me, to enjoy the show. Sometimes stuff works out with you having to not even do anything.
Mm. Oh, listen. I already told you before we started the show.
Yeah.
There is so much I need to catch you up on.
Whoa.
I just
Oof.
had the most insane thing happen just on Friday that I'm still processing, but I'm dying to connect in Chicago. It's like in when I, we confirmed that you were coming to Chicago. I'm like, I feel like I just need a corner somewhere, in that bar area where we can
Oh.
just, you know, just talk, just
Oh.
talk, just talk, just
Oh.
catch up, just catch up.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
just catch up. Just
Yeah, because
yeah.
there's a lot, Another thing that this has taught me is to not hold on to anger. So
Mhm.
those that have wronged me in the past, and maybe it's also a growth and an age thing. I don't know.
Mhm.
It's so cliche because it's my birthday or whatever, but but I noticed, like, I was so angry, and by
Mhm.
being angry, you're holding on to that negativity.
Right.
And I didn't know how to let go. Like, my mom would call me and I would just be crying. And she's like, "Why are you crying?" And I'm like, "I'm not happy."
Mhm.
This was, gosh, when was this? This was like in May. Like, I was going, the stuff happened in January. I was going that entire year like angry, not happy. And I couldn't figure out why I wasn't happy. And I actually had to go and get a therapist. And I'm so glad that I did, to help me process those feelings and help me feel that it's okay to be mad, but it's not okay to hold on to it, because that eats at
Right.
you and it kills you.
Yeah.
And I just was, I was not being a good, I wasn't being a good person to myself. I wasn't being a good person to my family, my friends. I became like a hermit. I was doing my work, going to my room, and I work from
Girl.
home.
Girl. Listen,
you know?
we have so
Yeah,
let's just
it's gonna be
say
fun.
2024, I am making myself go out. The last couple of years, you've seen me out, and when you see me at Exotica, I am on. I'm
Mhm.
it's I'm on. But I get home and I deal with my day to day, and it's the same thing. I would come home, I'd crack my bottle, I'd have my glass or two, and then I get into bed and go to sleep, you know? And
Yeah.
even now, I still will crash early. Like there was one night I was asleep probably around 9 o'clock.
That's
And
my life.
and it's from the day just really draining my energy. And I have promised myself I'm going to take control over that. I make myself go out and do things, because there was a time, let there be an event in Atlanta hosted by one of my friends. I'm in there. I'm out there. I'm doing that. And I stopped because I just didn't feel like, I didn't have the energy. I didn't want to go. Didn't just and
Yeah.
I have, in 2024, I've made myself do some things. I've made myself enjoy, because it's life is too short. I will be 55 on my birthday. Life is too short. It is
It really
not
is.
slowing down. It's not going backwards so that I can get the years back. And the thing that I have had to come to grips with is I have to prioritize me. I have to be okay with me. And we as women tend to be very apologetic. We talked about this earlier. You tend to be very
Yeah.
apologetic. You apologize for people and how they perceive and take you and how it hurt their feelings and uh, fuck all of that. We're not doing that. No, I'm tired of apologizing because you feel some kind of way. I didn't do anything to intentionally hurt you.
Right.
Therefore, you need to work on it's very manipulative, right?
It is. And it's really funny too, because then, other people start to get into the mix. It's almost like that game of telephone. By the end, it's a completely different story. And you find yourself, defending yourself and defending your honor because you're like, wait, I didn't say that. What? I
Mhm.
didn't do that. What are you crazy? And like, of course, the people that are telling you, they think it's hilarious because they know it's bullshit. They know.
Right. Right.
They know. And it got to the point to where like when I was like super, super upset after, finally hearing like how they felt and what they thought, I spent the day watching trash TV, specifically RuPaul's Drag Race. I watched it
Oh my
from season 1 all the way to whatever 15 or whatever.
God. I was
I
gonna say,
was
and
in
it's been on
literally
forever.
I was in bed all damn day
Mm,
watching it.
mm.
And RuPaul said something and it woke me up. He said, "What other people think of me is none of my business."
Right.
And
Ooh, I love that.
once I heard that, I was like,
I love that.
I was like, you know what? He's right. And also that's an affirmation that I should probably think into myself, you should probably do that in the mirror. So I got up, looked myself in the mirror, started crying again. And I'm still looking at myself in the mirror. What other people think of me is none of my business. And I'm saying it over and over and over again until I start feeling better and I'm laughing at myself,
Hmm.
making fun of myself. Um, I needed to do that though.
Hmm.
I needed to hear that regardless of who said it to me, I needed to hear it at that time. And that's honestly when the healing really started.
Okay.
Because I was afraid. I was like, oh my gosh, people hate me. But now I'm like, you know what? These billionaires, they didn't get to be millionaires by being friends with everybody. Maybe I
Facts.
need to not be, maybe I need to, I feel like there's an ethical way of being a billionaire, of course.
That's a
Maybe
different
I need to
story.
stop being, that's a different story. Yeah. But maybe I need to stop being so nice. You know, I know that I have RBF. I'm not going to apologize for having RBF. You want to see me smile, don't be sexist and be like, why don't you smile? You'd be so much prettier if you smile.
Mm.
How about you make me smile? And by make me, Apple Pay, Zelle, financially, if you will.
There
And
you
then
go.
I'll smile.
There you go. There you go. Well, listen,
Yeah,
Ella, you and I could sit here and talk
yeah,
for days, talk for days.
days.
One of the things I told myself when I did this relaunch was I'm going to do 30-minute show. Yeah, well, I've failed, epically failed. My show ran long last week. I'm looking at the clock going, I don't feel like stopping. But there's a method to this madness of trying to contain it, and I'm just going to work around it. But that being said, well, better yet, let me back up because I know you well enough to know, are people allowed to find you on social media and how can they do that?
You know what? I Yes, you are actually allowed to follow me on social media. I know. Now, full disclosure, I'm a huge geek. Um, it is rare that you will see any kind of negativity or bullshit on my timeline. I don't like jump into the drama. I don't dogpile when somebody, I stay out of all of that. I post like puppies and selfies and funny shit and
Mhm.
reminding you who you are and to, love yourself a little bit more. But yeah,
So
my
what's
Twitter is open.
oh, okay.
I know my Twitter is open. It's not on lock. My Instagram is on lock. But my Twitter, yeah, it's Ella 3385.
Ella 3385. Okay, when
Yeah.
I post this up on YouTube, I'm gonna make sure that's on there. And IG is
Cholula loving chick. I like hot sauce.
and spell that for the people, please.
It's Cholula, like the hot sauce. Cholula, loving, Loving, chick, Chick.
Because
All one word.
trust me, somebody's gonna be like, wait, what? How you spell
Or
that?
they can just search under your friends and find me.
There you go. There's an option. There's another option. Because she looks
Mhm.
like that. in her picture.
It's either my hair is straight or it's curly mop on top of my head, one or the other. It's just, I wanted to do my hair because you're my friend.
Oh, listen, one of my favorite pictures of you, and I did. Okay, so first of all, I ran this little promo and I collected all these pictures of us, and I don't know why. And it's so funny that you say you're into anime. I don't know why I felt obsessed with converting them to that cartoon look,
Do
but they
it.
looked so cute. And there's this one of you with the pigtails.
Oh, no, those aren't pigtails. Those are
Oh,
handlebars.
oh, thank you. Handlebars. Handlebars. They if you go check out the promo, it's like one of the last pictures in the series. She's wearing these black squared frames and the handlebars. The black frames are frames that I blinged out, but there's something about this photo that I'm just so obsessed with. And
Oh my
so
gosh.
it was my motive for making all of our photos in that series cartoon-ish. And I don't know. It just tickled me. It just
Oh
absolutely
my
tickled
gosh,
me.
please send that to me.
So Ella,
They're
I,
gonna
I
be like,
want to.
you got a headshot? This is it.
There you go. There you
Yeah.
go. I am so tickled to have had you on the show. It really, um, so many of the people that I have grown to love and adore and feel super connected with do not live nearby. They don't live in the Atlanta area. And you are
Yeah.
one of those people. And more importantly, you are on the freaking West Coast. So you're even extra.
I like my weather. I'm in San Diego. I like my
I
weather, but I'm coming to Atlanta. I'm making it happen. Make
okay.
it work.
Okay, we're gonna make
Make
it
it
work.
work.
We're gonna make it work. But
Yeah.
Ella, thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you so much for being my friend
Thank you.
and sharing a little bit of your experience and sort of how you came through it. I appreciate that because I know you were limited in just how much you could share.
At the end of the day, whatever you're going through, I'll leave you with this. Whatever you're
Hmm.
going through, it is your decision on how you want to handle it and how you want to feel. It's nobody else's. It's nobody. You're the one that has the power. And if you feel like you don't have the power, you need to call your power back.
Hmm.
I'll
Yeah.
leave you with that.
And that's facts. You need to call your power back. I like that. Call your
Yeah.
power back. You only allow people to take from you. They can't take without your permission. So you need to call your
Yeah.
power back. So on that note,
Yeah.
we have come to the end of the show. And I will see you next week. I would promo who I have as a guest, but I got to confirm she's still good for next week. But I will say this, my guest for the last Wednesday of the month, believe it or not, is none other than my mother.
I love that.
Hmm. Yeah,
Oh,
none
it's
other
going to
than
be a fun show.
Yeah, it's gonna be my mama. And the reason I wanted to have her on is because last year she and I and my sister wrote a book together. And I've always tell people she is why I am who I am. She is why I'm comfortable in my sexuality, comfortable with sex, why I am so self-possessed. She'll even tell you that, I scare her, and she's my mom.
You know, in your mom's defense, she's a Pisces.
Yeah,
So she knows. She knows who to call. She knows who to call if something needs to be handled.
she
In
does.
your mom's defense. Yeah.
She does. And the funny thing is she does. She does. In case y'all don't know, I'm Gemini, and when she has a situation, she will literally call up and be like, "Listen, tell me what you think. Tell me how I should handle this." And I know when she does it, she's looking for the Casey who's going to be blunt and straight to the point. No bullshit, no filter. And it's not even like I'm going to be ratchet about it. I'm going to tell you exactly. I'm going to tell you, stop being so goddamn soft. But I'm going to need you to
Yeah, you
focus.
sound like my best friend who's a Gemini. Oof. Oh yeah, that's a Gemini for you. I can't wait to tell her this. Like, girl, you need to get on this show.
Yeah, I'm telling you, don't be so soft. Don't be so soft. It's okay. It's okay. Tell them how you feel, baby. Tell them how you feel. But anyway, that's coming up last Wednesday of the month. My mama, whoo, baby, it's gonna be interesting. Real quick, she and I used to do a show together during the pandemic called Breakfast with Brenda. It was hysterical. It was hysterical because it was me and her being me and her. And, sometimes it's just us going, come on, man, really? Ugh. And then she'd be like, is she making she making the face? She making the face? I'm like, I'm not making a face, lady. I'm not making, oh, it's a riot. It's a riot. But anywho, thank you so much, Ella. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to seeing you
Thank
in
you.
Chicago. And
Cheers.
cheers to you. Happy birthday.
Thank
I'm
you.
so
Thank
glad I could
you.
celebrate the birthday with you, with the people out here in cheers for real. Like
Cheers. Yeah, come on now. No.
mhm. And Lorenzo already said we're gonna get one of these for you.
Thanks, Lorenzo.
All right, y'all. I will see. Oh, wait, hold on. I don't have my promos set up, but if you are a Casey Carter fan, at 9 o'clock, I will be back on YouTube with BoobTube with my host Carrie Anderson and Desirable Bottom talking about streaming TV and movies. So that is 9 o'clock. You got 30 minutes to go to the bathroom, get you a snack, and get back in front of this computer, phone, however you're doing it. So I
And
will
it's a
see.
good show. Watch it.
Yes, thank you, Ella. Thank you.
You're welcome,
So
boo.
I will see you in 30, or I will see you next week. All right, take it easy. Bye.
Bye.